when you start, we were in Tokyo, and she's pregnant in Tokyo. And you know how women get these urges, these pregnant urges.
Uh-huh.
Now, middle of the night in Tokyo, when your wife leans over and says, I want a bagel, you're in big trouble. I mean, so I called. I swear, I was trying. I called, excuse me, you have Miss Landesberg, you got a bagel? Bagel, Mr. Bagel, bagel. Bagel, no, onion roll. You know, it's funny when you start to think about kids, and because I've never had them before,
yeah.
and you look and you think, you know, each generation tries to outshock the next generation. You were talking about punk with Wild Bill before. And you see these kids now, and you wonder about, you know, what's going to happen in the future, because you see the kids with the punk look, with the green hair and the orange hair. And when I do see them, every time I see one of those kids, I always think, gee, their parents must be so proud, you know. I want you to meet my son, the moron. And then, now we know it's going to be a girl. They told us.
Wait a minute, how do you know this?
Somebody told us in Atlanta. He could have been lying, I don't know. Tell him it's a girl. I got no time to look at them pictures. But, you know, hopefully, well, you know, someday you want to have a boy, too. And,
yeah.
you know, I'm a big sports fan. You know that.
Yes.
So, you know, what if, you know, another thing you think of. What if the kid, you know, you give the kid a uniform, you know, baseball. I don't want a baseball uniform, Dad. I want to put on Mom's dress. You know, you think, those cleats, they're disgusting. I hate cleats. I want heels.
Well, these are the chances you take.
You take those chances.
Of course, you can't.
You know, you talk about, I mean, I'll tell you. I was down in Miami. I was talking about a family from Miami. I was down there this spring, and, you know, I'm a big baseball fan. I love baseball. And I'd never been to a spring training game, so I go to the Miami-Baltimore Orioles play, and I sat in with the radio guys. Big kick for me. Tom Marr and John Miller. After the game, they brought me down to the locker room. I met the ball players. I met coaches. And then I met great manager Earl Weaver, who was standing there stark naked. So I actually saw Earl Weaver naked, which is maybe one of the highlights of my life.
You are a fan, aren't you?
I am a fan.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking, you know. But the thing about Earl's a great arguer. I mean, he's a throwback.
Right.
You know, he puts the head. And nobody argues like baseball players. I mean, you see guys in other sports, but baseball players have a style. Say, you see the ball or what? I mean, that ball was outside. You need a telescope. That ball wasn't even in the ballpark. You know. I have a question. Yeah. Does this help you see? I don't understand.
Scratching and seeing.
They don't do that. We were in Japan. They don't do that. They don't argue at all.
So are you looking forward to being a father?
Sure, I'm looking forward to being a
Yeah.
father. Yeah, it's exciting.
Does that mean you cut down the road work now?
I want to cut down the road. I do. I would like to do it part-time.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's fun to get out there because you see things, you know, you meet people. And I was in Birmingham, Alabama. And we drove past the University of Alabama. Somebody mentioned that the first heart transplant was performed there. Because what they didn't mention was that the guy didn't want it. You know. Dan, lie down over here. We're going to unzip you. We're going to just do a little incision over there. You know, I'll tell you one thing I don't know. I go all over the country. I've been to big towns, little cities, little towns. Everybody has a Chinese restaurant. I mean, every little town in the boondocks. And I can't figure out how they got there. Because it started out in Shanghai years ago. So I said, okay, pack up. We go to Duluth, Minnesota. You know, I
try to figure that.
I can't figure that.
I got to cut away.
Cut away.
We're going to cut away. Duluth, Minnesota. We'll be right back.
Just for the fun of it. Just for the smile of the Diet Coke. Just for the marvelous feeling. Just for the just for the style of it. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
Get your 25-cent coupon for Diet Coke or caffeine-free Diet Coke in the October issue of these magazines. And hop on over to your favorite store.